Scams are on the rise and becoming more believable with the use of artificial intelligence.
13 News reporter Rebecca Taylor shows us how to spot and avoid the latest employment scams.
There's a new job scam popping up in email inboxes. This one mimics a national insurance company. A Sierra Vista woman says it looked so real, she almost fell for it.
Yeah, I was really excited to receive that email.
Marie Richardson was recently laid off from her job in automotive finance, so she was quick to respond to an offer in her inbox.
It looked legitimate. I mean, it said, best regards from the HR team.
A recruiter claiming to represent Farmers Insurance said they had the perfect job for her, one she could do from home with a flexible schedule and for great pay.
They offered me 4 or 5 positions, and so my resume matched what they were looking for several different positions.
The interview was conducted using Microsoft Teams, but instead of video, the 2-hour interview was over chat.
And typically when you get interviewed, people want to hear you. They want to hear you talk, especially if you're dealing with insurance. So I was like, okay, it was a little weird, but today's new technology.
Richardson really got suspicious when she noticed the interviewer appeared to be a top executive with Farmers.
Because I would not believe a COO would actually do hiring for a supervisor position. And then they wanted to mail me a check to purchase a time clock to put on the laptop that they were going to send me. And they wanted to make sure I would deposit it in my bank account.
Richardson was asked to sign in the next day for further instructions, but after realizing it was probably a scam, she never did.
Obviously, I'm looking for a job, so they're going to try to take whatever money I have. Like, who does that?
13 News reached out to Farmers Insurance for answers. In an email, a spokesperson says, "We are aware of recent attempts by impersonators to mislead job seekers by falsely claiming to represent Farmers Insurance. We know these situations can bring both frustration and confusion, especially as online employment scams continue to rise across industries. We encourage all prospective candidates to stay vigilant and only engage with us through official Farmers channels." I also showed the job offer to John Clay. He's the vice president of threat intelligence at Trend Micro, a cybersecurity company.
The bulk of the message was very convincing. It was well written.
Clay says there's no spelling or grammar errors, likely because the scammers used artificial intelligence to write it. He says the convergence of AI and cybercrime is concerning.
They also sell that information in these underground marketplaces, and others buy that information, and then they perpetrate more scams on you or on your friends and family.
For Richardson, she's just glad she caught on before becoming a victim.
I wanted other disabled veterans or even people just looking for a job not to get caught in these scams.
In a tight labor market, job scams are especially effective right now. The Federal Trade Commission says that reports about hiring scams have tripled since 2020, and job seekers reported losses of $750 million last year alone. Trend Micro has developed security apps that runs on computers and mobile phones to detect scams and deep fakes. Some basic versions are free. I'm Rebecca Taylor, 13 News.
And the FTC also has some other valuable tips for job seekers. Avoid unsolicited job offers via text or email. If you didn't apply, it's probably a scam. Stay away from offers sent from personal email accounts like Gmail or Yahoo. Beware of recruiters asking for personal information before the interview or before they talk about job duties. And check out the recruiter itself. Search their name and company to see what you find about them. Type the name with words like scam or complaint.